Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf Edwards, and welcome to part 80, sorry about that, to part 83, 83 of the Abigail Freeman story. Let us begin. So, Abigail and Margaret just arrived back home from the half-finished film school. They had just talked to the architect, the head architect, to be exact. And Abigail sat down on the couch for a brief breather so she can get herself ready to go back to her office to write the rest of the book. So she takes a couple of deep breaths. She sits her wife down and she says, "Now, Margaret, I want to ask you a question, if you don't mind." "Sure, honey. What is it?" "All right. I am, as you know, am going to write the rest of the book tonight. And I'm going to be talking about you, as I always do in this book so far. Are you still okay with that?" "Yeah. What I'm trying to say is, do you value your privacy?" "Yeah, but that doesn't, yes, of course I do, but this is about you. This book is about your life, and I want to play a big part of it. But if you are going to share about our lives together, that's okay with me. What are you going to write about, if you don't mind me asking?" "Well, Margaret, I am going to write about the time you came to Mexico for like a whole year and to see me." "Oh, don't worry about that. I don't have a problem with that. No, I don't have a problem with that. Okay. I was just wondering, why are you picking your nose?" "Oh, sorry, bad habit. Sorry about that." "Okay, I guess a little bit weird, but cool. I will try not to do it next time." "Oh, no, we can do whatever we want. I'm just saying it was a little bit weird." "Okay. Thank you for saying that, babe. Don't mention it." "Well, I need to go. I will see you when I get back. I will see you for dinner." That's what I meant to say. I know what you meant. I know what you meant to say. Don't worry about it. "Well, see you later, honey. See you later, honey." And with that, she's walking towards her office. She goes to the door. She opens the door, and she walks in her office. She, of course, grabs her chair. She sits down. She grabs her pencil, and she begins writing. She writes in the book, "So we were walking down the street. We were about to get ourselves some breakfast. Me, Billy, and Michael. And Michael's girlfriend at the time. We were all going to get some breakfast together. When all of a sudden I saw her. It was so bright outside that I could barely see anything, but I could see her. I could always see her when it gets that bright. So I said, "Hey, Margaret, is that you?" I said to her. She says back, "Yeah, Abigail, it is you." And we hugged, of course. I introduced them to my friends, my film teacher, and his friends, well, friend, Michael, and his girlfriend. I decided, well, out of the blue, that I was going to invite my friend, Margaret, to come and eat some breakfast with us, because I had a feeling that she might be hungry. As we know, going back and forth to airplanes and stuff like that, it could make you hungry. So I asked very politely. Of course she said yes. Then after that, fast forward, we go to eat breakfast at this Mexican restaurant that served breakfast at the time. It was quite delicious, at the very least. We caught up. We talked and talked and talked and talked. We barely ate. Of course, we did eat eventually, but it was not while talking, because we hadn't seen each other a couple months at that point, since I left school to pursue filmmaking. So after we ate breakfast, we went back to Billy's home. And we just talked some more. We just chatted some more. We were walking back to Billy's house, and we were just talking our asses off to each other. It was getting annoying for Billy and Michael, but not so much his girlfriend, Michael's girlfriend, who enjoyed the entire thing and wanted to join in. So we let her. She was very nice, so it was the least we could do, you know what I mean? I'm very sure that when the boys started talking to each other, they did the exact same thing. Anyway, we went back to his place. We chatted for a very long time, and Michael wanted to spend some time with his girlfriend, so that's what he did. So they leave the house, and I and Billy wanted to learn some more about filmmaking. And I decided that I was going to ask Billy to can we, of course, take Margaret out so I can learn how to make movies. Because this was the second day of filming his new movie that he was doing. And of course he said yes. So we went to the set. and we shadowed him for a while. And after a while, it started to get a little bit more intriguing for Margaret. And I was like, could maybe, it's a possibility. Nah, I'm not going. I am not going to ask her yet. I don't think she's very sure about what she wants to do with her life right now. I'm just going to like slow it down a little bit, like not like pressure her into doing what I want to do with my life. I'm just going to, I'm just going to back off a bit. I'm not going to tell her to be a filmmaker because that's stupid. I'm just going to let her go at her own pace. But I have a sneaking suspicion that she wants to do what I want to do. I can't be sure, but I'm not gonna talk to her about that until I'm absolutely sure that's what she wants to do. So I kept it in the back of my mind at that point, and I started to learn and started my lesson. After that, we left the set after a wonderful night of shooting his movie, and it was time for us to go home. Michael decided that he was going to take us out to a restaurant. So we met Michael and his girlfriend at the restaurant. We sat at our tables and we ate dinner together. We ate dinner, and that was also quite enjoyable. I had a little bit too much to drink that night. It was fun. Anyway, so they had to carry us home. Me and Margaret got a little bit drunk and had to carry us back home to Billy's house. So we went back home to his house, and I went to bed. And that was it. She then puts her pencil back. She then pulls her chair back. And she went back to the living room. She walks out of her office. She closes her office door. And then after that, she's walking to the living room. She walks to the living room. She sits back on the couch, kisses her wife on the lips, and said, "Are you ready to watch TV now?" To be continued. Well, that was fun, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, leave a like or a big thumbs up for my YouTubers out there. Subscribe to my channel. And leave a comment down below telling me, yours truly, what do you like about the video or hate about the video. And I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.